Everybody, just wanted to take a couple minutes to explain what you need to do to complete this week's assignment on the short story Everyday Use by Alice Walker. Go ahead and take a look at it here. All right, so just like the other assignments on the short stories, you'll be completing this one as a text submission. So you'll type your answers right into the text box. The first thing you're going to want to do, though, is read Everyday Use by Alice Walker. You can find it on pages 149 to 155 of the textbook, but I've also attached a file that has the story if you want to read it that way. Do not do any outside research on this story. Once again, I just want you to read it and get what you can from it. The questions are pretty basic, right? You get graded based on effort. We will cover the story in next week's lesson. So once you've read the story, it's a pretty enjoyable one. I love this story. You have 3 questions to answer. First, what do we learn about the 3 women in this story? Provide a brief description, both physical traits and personality traits of these 3 women. Right, so there's Mama, Maggie, and Dee. Right, Maggie and Dee are sisters. They are Mama's daughters. Right, so what do we learn about each of them? Physical traits and personality traits. Question 2. Why does Dee want the quilts? Right, quilts are a key element to the story. And Dee wants them. Why does she want them? Now, this is a somewhat tricky question because you'll hear her say why she wants them, but you may have an opinion about that. It's very possible that you'll hear her say why she wants them, but you might be thinking to yourself, that's not why you want them. So why does she want them? You can answer either way or both ways. Why does she say she wants them, and why do you think she wants them? Question 3, what questions do you have after reading the story? I don't think it's a very complicated story to understand if you're reading it and paying attention. It's a very engaging story. We have Mama is our narrator, and you just can't help but love her. But there is a lot going on in the story. Again, it's not overly complicated, but it's a pivotal moment for these women. Again, it's not like some life-altering big moment. It's a small moment with a big impact. So, keep that in mind. But do you have any questions after reading it? Okay, so read the story, answer those 3 questions, do the best you can without using any outside sources, and then we will cover the story in detail next week. Right? Try to have that in by Sunday night. If you have questions or run into any problems, definitely reach out right away. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy the story.